Episode 4, A Prayer Under the L Tracks. The space beneath the L tracks was never quiet. Even when trains were not passing, the metal above seemed to remember movement. Rusted beams loomed overhead like ribs, holding up years of commutes, conversations, and unanswered prayers. Tanya stood beneath it all, hands shoved deep into her coat pockets, breath visible in the cold air. She had chosen this spot on purpose. This was where her brother used to wait for her after school. This was where arguments ended and reconciliations began. This was where she had last seen him alive. The city had moved on. She had not. Above her, a train thundered past, shaking dust loose from the beams. The sound pressed against her chest, forcing memories to rise. "Lord," she whispered, unsure if he still listened here, "I do not know how to forgive this." Her words fell into the concrete. Scripture surfaced quietly, Psalm 34 verse 18, "The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit." Tanya slid down the pillar until she was sitting on the cold ground. She had tried everything else: distraction, anger, silence. None of it had healed the ache. Footsteps echoed nearby. An older man approached, carrying a plastic bag filled with cans. His coat was frayed. His walk slow. He stopped when he noticed her tears. "You all right, sister?" he asked gently. She shook her head. He did not press. He simply sat a few feet away, respecting the weight of the moment. After a while, he spoke again. "I pray under here sometimes," he said. "Feels like God hears better when the world is loud." Tanya let out a shaky breath, half laugh, half sob. Another train roared overhead. The man bowed his head. "Mind if I pray with you?" She hesitated, then nodded. He did not pray fancy words. He did not try to fix her pain. He asked God to hold what she could not carry. He asked for peace to grow where bitterness had taken root. He asked for courage to forgive, not because it was easy, but because it was freeing. Scripture lived in his prayer. Matthew chapter 5 verse 44, "Love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you, and persecute you." When he finished, the tracks fell quiet for a moment. Tanya wiped her face. "I still hurt," she admitted. The man nodded. "Healing usually starts like that." He stood, picked up his bag, and walked away without giving his name. Tanya remained under the tracks a little longer. She did not have all the answers. She did not feel whole. But something had shifted. She whispered one more prayer. "Help me let go." Above her, the city kept moving. Trains passed. Lives crossed. Time continued. Yet beneath it all, forgiveness had taken its first breath. As written in Romans chapter 12 verse 19, "Vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord." Tanya stood, steadier than before. The tracks remained. The city remembered. And a prayer spoken beneath steel rose all the way to heaven.